Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The winds of change have returned to Hope Valley, not with a storm, but with a promise. After the jaw-dropping Season 12 finale left fans reeling with emotion, questions, and curiosity, the heart of Hallmark's beloved series is beating stronger than ever. Now, as July 2025 unfolds, the production of When Calls the Heart Season 13 has officially begun, ushering in a new season of life, love, and second chances. And make no mistake, this is not just another chapter. This is the beginning of something beautifully different. From the dusty roads of Hope Valley to the seaside air of Cape Fullerton, Season 13 promises to be a journey of transition, not just in scenery but in soul. Elizabeth, Nathan, Allie, and little Jack are about to write a new story, one that fans haven't seen before. The camera may be rolling again, but the spirit of this season is reinventing the familiar with emotional depth, creative risks, and a bold new vision. The return, cameras roll, hearts reunite on a warm July morning. The cast of When Calls the Heart gathered on set, stepping into their iconic costumes with reverence and joy. Erin Krakow, the face of Elizabeth Thornton, greeted her castmates with a beaming smile, clutching a copy of the day's script like it was a long-lost letter from home. McGarry, who plays the Honorable Nathan Grant, stood beside her, ready to bring heart and strength to his next chapter. There was something quietly emotional about the reunion, not loud or boastful, but sacred. After all, Season 13 marks a turning point for every major character. And even though filming is underway, there's still so much mystery ahead, both on and off screen. What happens after the train ride? Season 12 ended with Elizabeth boarding a train with Jack Jr., destined for Cape Fullerton in search of better medical care for his newly revealed condition. It was a bittersweet departure, a mother's sacrifice, a woman's uncertain hope. But the surprise came when Nathan and Allie joined her. A decision made not just out of love, but out of shared responsibility. Now with the new season, the big question looms. How will Elizabeth and Nathan navigate life outside of Hope Valley? Will Cape Fullerton bring them closer, or test their already fragile bond? Early set leaks hint at an intimate but complex family dynamic. Elizabeth and Nathan are no longer just two adults sharing a town. They are now sharing a life. Jack Jr.'s medical journey will be a central theme, not just as a plot device, but as a symbol of resilience. The way When Calls the Heart has always celebrated life's most meaningful struggles. A new home, a new heart. Though Hope Valley remains the spiritual anchor of the series, the move to Cape Fullerton introduces a fresh setting that offers opportunities for new characters, new conflicts, and new hope. Imagine cobblestone streets by the ocean, a cozy seaside clinic where Jack Jr. receives care, and a quiet home where Elizabeth and Nathan sit at the dinner table, learning what partnership truly means. But make no mistake, this will not be a fairy tale. Sources close to the writing team suggest that Elizabeth and Nathan's relationship will go through emotional highs and devastating lows, trust issues, lingering insecurities from past heartbreaks, and co-parenting challenges will push them to their emotional limits. Yet at the core of it all is the question: can love built on healing be stronger than love born from fantasy? Allie? And Jack Jr., the next generation Riz's Allie, now blossoming into young womanhood, finds herself in a pivotal season. The teenage daughter of Nathan, she's no longer the precocious girl running through Hope Valley. She's navigating adolescence, identity, and first love, possibly with Oliver, son of Fiona and Henry, whose storyline may become more prominent. Meanwhile, Jack Jr. becomes a symbol of courage and vulnerability. His condition forces Elizabeth to become not just a mother, but an advocate, fighting for resources, acceptance, and stability in an unfamiliar town. Nathan, long used to protecting others, will have to learn that some battles are not won with a badge, but with patience. What about Hope Valley? Though Elizabeth and Nathan are away, Hope Valley is far from quiet. Rosemary and Lee Coulter find themselves facing new political pressure as the town council pushes for modernization. May. Sue steps further into her role as a local healer, while facing a complicated past that resurfaces unexpectedly. Faith, now running the infirmary with increased independence, must balance her duties with desires she's buried for too long. And then there's Lucas, left behind after losing Elizabeth. He's taking on new leadership roles, perhaps even stepping into politics or business on a regional scale. Rumors suggest he may not be in every episode, but when he appears, it will be with impact. A new romantic possibility may also appear on the horizon, someone unexpected, with a mysterious connection to his past. Minnie's mission, one of the most promising story arcs, belongs to Minnie Canfield. After standing strong beside her family, through personal and professional trials, she takes on a more public role this season, leading educational and cultural initiatives in Hope Valley. She becomes a bridge between old traditions and new progress, challenging prejudice and elevating unheard voices. Her journey will likely touch on activism, legacy, empowerment, all themes rarely explored in earlier seasons. Behind the scenes, cast chemistry and set secrets filming resumed in late June 2025. With a full cast reunited in Vancouver's beloved countryside locations, the production team built new sets to reflect Cape Fullerton, which promises to offer a stark visual contrast to Hope Valley. Expect more water scenes, sea breezes, and the sound of distant waves replacing familiar church bells. The crew is excited. Actors have shared private stories about how the script for Season 13 moved them to tears. One insider shared that Episode 3 contains a heart-wrenching monologue from Elizabeth that will define her character for the rest of the series. Another confirmed that Episode 7 will have a moment between Nathan and Allie that viewers will talk about for years. And let's not forget the music. A new composer has joined the team to bring a richer, more layered score, fusing the old violin themes with fresh piano and cello compositions to reflect the evolution of the characters. No love without struggle. If Season 13 has a theme, is this love is not always sweet, but it is always worth fighting for. Whether it's the mature romance blooming between Elizabeth and Nathan, Kumanovich tension between Allie and Oliver, or the rekindling of dreams in Hope Valley, every thread is laced with sacrifice. Every character must choose not just what they want, but who they are willing to become in order to love fully. The fan base, affectionately known as the Hardys, is buzzing with theories. Social media is full of questions. Will Elizabeth and Nathan finally marry this season? Is Lucas truly over her? Or will he make one final plea? Will Allie become the town's next teacher in training? Is Jack Jr.'s illness chronic or curable? There's also speculation about a new character, a young woman from Cape Fullerton who may challenge Elizabeth's sense of control. Some fans believe she could be a future love interest for Lucas, or even a cousin of Abigail Stanton returning to restore her family name. Looking ahead, a love letter to endurance. What sets When Calls the Heart apart is not just its setting or characters, but its quiet endurance through every changing cast, tone, or era. The series remains a mirror to the human experience, reminding viewers that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Season 13 will test that endurance. It will test Elizabeth's faith in herself, Nathan's ability to forgive, and Hope Valley's strength in unity. It will stretch across landscapes and timelines, but always return to the same foundation: community, compassion, and the courage to love after loss. This season isn't just about what comes next. It's about becoming the next version of ourselves. And for When Calls the Heart, that means embracing change, even when it hurts, as filming intensifies and storylines unfold in secrecy. One thing is clear: When Calls the Heart Season 13 is not simply a continuation. It is a reimagining. It's the season that asks the hardest questions, offers the deepest healing, and delivers the kind of storytelling that lingers long after the credits roll.